Yeah.
The Lord is defiling the brightness of your wisdom. You know. What's that? It's also in Obadiah as well as in Jeremiah. Your prudent man, the wise man among Edom is perishing. You know. That's why you got, they was linking up with those priests and those different people to try to give them an understanding on
the 24 elders or something.
The angels in the heavens and the chariots and all that other stuff, man. You want to launch this big telescope into the heavens? Because you're trying to keep a close eye because you know that the Lord is going to descend upon you.
That's the Hubble, right? I believe it's called the Hubble.
No,
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure of it. We went into it like maybe a month or two ago.
I got something right there. Isaiah 47, start 12, from what you were saying, verse 12 says, "Stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail." That's fucked up, man.
And you did all this just from your inception.
Yeah.
You know, your beginnings, man, when you first came into power.
Yeah.
You did all this time doing all this plotting and planning.
Yeah. Building towards it.
Building all towards it, man.
Yeah.
You had the whole world at one point, going with it. You fund it and put money towards, different countries where you put your major corporations at. Puppet leaders, you did it all, man.
Yeah.
Profiting off, the sufferings of others.
Yep.
Right? The death of others.
Hey, even when we go into the book of, I think it's Revelation 18, and it says everything that the merchandise of what Babylon sold, and at the end of it, it says souls of men.
Souls of men,
you know?
Yeah, it was in that list.
Okay.
Yep. There's a little more on this. Verse 13, it says, "Thou art weary."
Hey, and it's like that last precept is the Most High taunting them.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
That's why I read it from what you were saying on that. I'll read that verse again. Verse 12 says, "Stand now."
He that sitting in heaven shall laugh, right?
Let me read 11.
Yep.
Let me read 11 and I'll read back through it. It says, this is Isaiah 47 verse 11. "Therefore shall evil come upon thee. Thou shalt not know from whence it riseth," because you're oblivious to that the Most High got you in a trip bag. It says, "And mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know."
Yeah, you're not going to be prepared for what the Lord's getting ready to bring towards you. Because you dwelt secure for so long.
Yeah.
You was very secure about your power and how you positioned yourself in the earth. You was very, very secure, man. And everybody believed you.
Yep.
Everybody was under that impression, like, hey, nobody can stop this man.
Who can make war with him?
Who can make war with him?
He making fire come down from heaven.
Yeah.
But not only that, had all that his armies were so vast.
Yeah.
And his power so absolute. Back in the Greeks and the Roman time, who can stop this man?
Yeah. Then you got all this wealth and luxury.
Yep. You look carefree.
Right.
Yeah.
Your educational systems, you taught yourself up as being the god over everything. Civilization started with Alexander the Greek.
Right. He might. It says, verse 12 again. It says, "Stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail."
Yeah, that's a taunt.
Clear taunt.
Maybe
they're taunting like he taunted Satan when he was gonna try Job.
I mean, well, he was basically making a bet with Satan.
You think you can get him? Go for it. You just can't kill him. But it's the same thing. If you think he knew he couldn't get him,
you think you can win?
Go on and try. Yeah, and yet there's fight with brothers gonna get you, right?
And real quick, let me read that same verse in the NLT translation. It says, now use your magical charms. Use the spells you have worked at all these years. Maybe they will do you some good. Maybe they can make someone afraid of you. You see that?
Disagree.
Yeah, see.
Yeah, I already know.
Disagree.
That devil.
But that's the Most High. You know,
Megaphone.
he's taunting these devils.
Kind.
It hurt.
Yeah,
It
kind.
hurt. Hey, they don't understand with their minds what they're seeing, but they know in their spirit, us being out here is not for them. You know?
Yeah.
I'll keep reading.
Look at you. Look at all that shit in that car, man. That bitch live out there, motherfucker.
That's a woman.
What are you, a man or a woman?
Verse 13. It says, yeah.
I go to jail for that. I was putting their pronouns or whatever.
Verse 13 it says, thou art worthy.
Yeah.
There's 55 genders.
Yeah, kind.
Verse 13 it
You
says,
said
thou
it
art
counted.
weary in the multitude of thy counsels.
Okay.
Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee.
Yo, witches,
Let
the scientists.
Let the gods, what did he say in Jeremiah 2? Let the gods arise and save thee
In the time of
in time
trouble.
of trouble. Yeah.
Where your scientists at? The ones that told the world trust the science.
Hey,
Right.
but Fid, what is
Explain the science
of
of this right here.
Yeah.
Right.
And you know the Lord's gonna be doing strange wonders.
Yep.
They ain't gonna be able to have no explanation for it.
We're gonna go right to the scriptures. Oh, there you go. We good now. We ain't bugging out.
You know, how you saw, shows on TV, it's self-fulfilling prophecies and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know, well, hey, what the Lord got coming, he ain't gonna be able to understand,
He ain't
explain
gonna
it.
join himself to some of the things that's gonna be coming in.
Like Leviathan,
Yeah.
Esau ain't gonna be able to explain that, man.
Nah, and he can't be like, oh, that's hard. No, you don't control that.
Okay.
Because he's eating your feet. Whoever go near it is done. that was the point. Now let me read the next verse because it's gonna say what's gonna happen. Back, it's gonna repeat it. Verse 14. Behold, they shall be as stubble. The fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. There shall not be a coal to warm at, nor fire to sit before. There won't be any comfort for you when this goes down. But we're comforted by these words
Okay.
because this is speaking words against our enemies.
And that's probably a sign of the destruction of America.
That's right.
You know? Because what John the Revelator saw was just a continuance of what Isaiah saw concerning the destruction of Babylon the Great.
Right.
You know? That's why Revelation 18 actually quotes Isaiah 47.
Yep.
It refers to Babylon as being that careless woman.
Yep.
Yep.
Fine.
You know, she dwells in pleasure. She sits as a queen. I am no widow.
Yeah.
Let's get that
No
part.
harm can
Yeah.
be done unto me.
Con.
Said that, yep.
That's also in Revelation 18. All right. So there's going to be nothing that they can do to turn back the hands of judgment. All right. So
I have something real quick. To back up what we're going into. Obadiah 1:8. Shall I not in that day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise man out of Edom, and understanding out of the mount of Esau?
Where you go, Jeremiah 51 is talking about the Chaldeans.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Those wise men of Babylon. Like,
me to read it right
Elon Musk,
Yeah.
he think he wise.
Bill Gates.
Fauci.
Say Fauci is.
You want me to read Jeremiah 51?
No, he just
No,
mentioned
that's what I
it.
was just looking at.
I think a brother's going to go to 2nd Ezra 13.
Okay.
We went to Psalms, the 2nd chapter, to
Yeah.
show that these nations are really, they're trying to conspire to prevent Yahweh Shai from coming to get his reign.
Say, yeah.
So they're trying to do away with the Israelites. They're trying to, position themselves on the earth.
If he ain't got nobody to come back and save, he ain't got to come back. So if he can't make it into this galaxy or into this universe, then he can't save nobody.
They try to say that all the prophecies in the Bible have been fulfilled. These so-called Bible scholars, oh, that was fulfilled. That was fulfilled then. It's stuff in the Old Testament that ain't been fulfilled.
Yep.
It's stuff in Revelation.
Stuff in the Old Testament.
Excuse me, Genesis that ain't been fulfilled.
Yeah, the Old Testament.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now all the things concerning Yahweh Shai coming to, die for the nation of Israel and go through the sacrifice and get persecuted in those things and the miracles and him bringing the gospel of peace, all that was fulfilled. All right? All those things were fulfilled. All right, 70 AD, that was fulfilled.
Yep.
But the things after that, it still has yet to happen.
There's only a few more left. They big.
Yeah. Like the MOTB,
Okay.
none of the prophets before John prophesied them.
Yep.
That's how you know that's one of the
after.
latest. That's the latest prophecy.
Yep. The last.
That was one of the last things
Yeah.
he saw and prophesied of on the Isle of Patmos.
Okay.
And that was well after 70 AD.
Okay. The hour of temptation.
The hour of temptation. Yep.
There were some things that the angel was told John not to write.
Yeah. Same with Ezra too.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, we can go back.
Second Edges.
13.
Did we finish Psalms 2?
I was there. I read all the way down to the Lord shall laugh at them.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah.
The Psalms 2 and 5. Then shall he speak unto them in his wrath and vex them in his sore displeasure.
Yep.
Yet have I set my king upon my holy hill of Zion.
That's Yahweh Shai. Basically, you're going to come to the conclusion that he's the King of Kings. All right? So that's why all those crowns, like I said in Revelation, he's going to come wearing many crowns. Because he's going to be the King of Kings. So all the kings and leaders of this current world, they're going to be subjugated to the King of Kings. It talks about how your king shall be nursing fathers in Isaiah.
Bound your king
your
with
nursing
fetters of iron in Psalm 148.
140.
Yep.
Yet have I set my I'll read it again. Yet have I set my king upon my holy hill of Zion. I will declare the decree the Lord hath said unto me. Thou art my son, this day have I begotten thee. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathens for thy inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel.
There it is. And the Lord's going not only is the Lord going to do that, but we're going to get in on that too. And that's how we're going to take the kingdom. But we're going to have divine power that's going to be working. That's why, because you got carnal ass Israelites that think it's about, mounting up with weapons and the carnal blessing, the sword, getting your guns and all that. That's not how this is going to go, man. You're going to lose that war. What we're waiting on is the power from heaven.
That's right.
You see? And when you go to Micah, it talks about the same thing when you go to Micah 4 and 13. Because it talks about after we get delivered out of Babylon, because these nations, they had such a good ass time looking down upon us in our desecrated condition, and they was able to reign over us and get up over us very high while we were brought very low according to the curse. We were, they would suffer our bodies to be put in graves. They exploited our labors. Took advantage of us, kept us from our God. We had us serving their gods, their idols. They rejoiced over that, but now it's coming to an end. And then when the Lord finally changes us, we're gonna go and we're gonna actually take them down, like we